Ragnar Centy in Japanese. Delete the save. Alright, one's gonna start in 3, 2. Are they ready?
Donations for name.
Ready? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is basically Zelda, but for Sega. Yes.
And animals.
And animals.
And jumping.
And jumping.
Like actual jumping.
So it's basically better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the start here, we've got your, I think it's your 14th birthday party,
Yeah.
and that's the time when they kick you out of the house, and you're forced to go on an adventure.
Yeah. Like, take your dad's sword. Yeah. Like take your dad's sword.
It is actually. You just, I mean, you do collect animals in this game.
True, yeah. Except if one you want to collect as few as you can, and not as many. So first thing I want to do is go talk to the king and ask him what to do with my life now I've been kicked out. And he's like, go and train in the training grounds.
Like, I think you have to ask for his permission to go to the training grounds. I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to do anything.
Yeah. We literally we can't. Right now we can't jump. We can't use our sword properly.
You just tried to kill the king.
Good job, dude.
And as you can see, it failed, so we need training. So that was Eamon, the elite, like the big soldier guy of this
Isn't
city.
he also 14 years old or something?
No, because he's gone through all of his training, so I think he's older.
14, almost 15. Like his birthday the next day.
He's like 2 feet taller than you.
Yeah. So this bit, we won't actually do any of the training because we don't need to. We just want to collect some coins so we can learn how to use our sword better. Because even though we're training, we have to pay the guy still. And these coins are always in the same place. And use those spikes as a boost. Like, it saves a few frames, but it's worth it doing. So I have to reset where the coins are now by going in that house and leaving.
I remember you mentioning in practice that there's a lot of like very small optimizations that you don't want to go for because they're like very risky.
Yeah, there's very few, there's a lot of little skips that save 2 or 3 seconds, and if I mess it up, I either lose a run or waste a minute. So it's quite annoying like that. So now I've got enough coins to pay the guy. I'm gonna go and talk to him now. Also in this game, all the buttons work as a text skip thing, so I'm just mashing them all.
So the thing that we learned from that was how to throw our sword, and that completely breaks the game.
Completely.
Yeah. You can throw it out of bounds and everything. It's great.
You throw it out of bounds to activate switches you're not meant to. There we go. We charge up sword and throw it.
Where's the D-boost, man?
Sometimes if you don't D-boost, that one at the top, who I just killed, will go down a bit and you can just walk past him. But sometimes he just won't anyway. So I have to hit that to activate water, so I can go into this house. But there's an old lady hiding and the wolf is there. Oh, and the controller's being...
Fireplace.
Yeah.
This whole game is kind of a series of smaller adventures, I think. Just going and doing a whole bunch of little things like saving this grandma. You go like...
There we go.
And this is the first of many bosses.
Yeah.
So, at the boss, I was at the door, so I could skip his text box afterwards. And yeah, the door activation will override any sort of text. So that saves him talking, and then the old lady in the fireplace coming out to talk to you as well.
Yeah, that's something that happens a lot in this run, and it skips way more than just text sometimes.
Yeah.
And she spends the rest of the game in the fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So now I've killed that wolf. If you talk to the lady, she tells you to come back here and talk to a magic lady.
Yeah, fortune teller.
Fortune teller, yeah. She like just says, go talk to her. She won't say why. She just says, this is what you need to do now. And she's in this little tent here.
That flower.
Yeah. So she now says something like, we are the one who has to save the world. And to do that, we have to talk to animals and plants.
But at the same time, she takes away your ability to talk to people. You can only talk to everything else.
Because apparently talking to humans is bad.
Right.
So in that last screen, I went to the left and it went back into the town because it's faster than going right back the way I came.
So since we can't talk to people, the only one we can trust is our dog now.
Yeah, obviously.
Gotta take him with us.
Man's best friend. At first, he just says, like, oh, hey there, master, I'm hungry, what's for dinner? And like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Let's go on an adventure. So we need him to talk to some other animals because they don't yet trust us because we're human. So we're going back here now. Hopefully this time he will... Nope, he saw me. I do a little... If you charge your sword, it will make you stop walking for a moment. But if you do it the moment before you go any jump or climb a vine or something, you will skip the sword charge animation. Like that. Hopefully I did it right.
There's a lot of frame dropping in this game. Just
if there's like
in general.
If there's more than like 5 enemies on screen, the game can't handle it and just slows right down.
There's some parts where there's a lot of visual effects going on too. And just chugs do a crawl a little bit.
So this is a rabbit who can't trust us, but the dog says we talk their language, so I'm okay, basically. And this is where we also learn how to jump.
I like how he just shoves you over
there.
That's how you jump.
We get pushed to a platform where we can't escape, so we have to jump.
So he's supposed to go left to the beach at this point, and that's what the game wants him to do.
Because there's a penguin.
There's a funny way to skip this puzzle over here.
So the penguin lets me freeze a lava pool, but if I do this...
I'm not sure why the penguin's at the beach though. It's a little hot for him.
Yeah. So go for that. We gain the momentum and get a lot of speed. Cheers. And this next skip, the game, if you're in between an item and a wall, it doesn't know where to put you, so it will just push you out of bounds. And that's a big part of this game's one.
You skip like half the game doing that stuff.
Yeah. So we're now inside a volcano or something. And like...
It's called like Hot Daisy, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the next skip where we go out of bounds. Oh, wrong way. That's right. Nice, got it. So this skips the entire dungeon. You just go around to the stairs. And we're now at the end of it. Up at the top there's some money which I want. But it's faster to skip it and just jump here and get money later on. So this first boss is...
the best boss.
It's an amazing boss. So he turns into 8 of clones of himself.
You have to keep track of which one's real.
Yeah. You can tell because he's the one who looks angry. The other ones look happy. But that's only on some cycles. So this one, it should be like that. The others are like smiling, and he's just angry.
Following him move now, like how he moves around now isn't too bad, but he gets a lot faster.
Yeah. Sometimes I just walk around him, so I know exactly where he is. Oh, too early. Lost count. For this game, the test, because he knows where it will be at all times, he can use a sword throw to throw where it will be, and he just looks so much more fun in this. This last one is the fastest, but it's also not too hard because...
Wow, nice.
Yeah, because you can always see him because the others always look different.
He ended near the door, too.
That's good as well, yeah. I want to be as near to the door as I want to be. This next animal also helps to break the game, but not quite yet. There's the money that I want to pay later. So another way to go out of bounds. That rope, if you jump on it, it thinks you're out of bounds and you can jump where you want then. And you just walk around this entire level. All the enemies see you and try to come to you, but they can't get to you. You can, if you go in that corner, you can get stuck there.
Yeah.
But
you have to save and quit to get out.
Yeah.
That happens a lot with out of bounds in this game if you mess up.
A lot of times.
Particularly towards the end. The final dungeon has like 50 out of bounds.
There's a lot of out of bounds where very, very bad. That last village I walked through because I can't talk to any of these people. That enemy there, I can sometimes boost off him, but you need to jump in the right place. And this is where he comes in handy. He can bounce your sword off walls, which right now isn't that useful, but later on it helps a lot.
Well, him mixed with other animals is really good.
Yeah.
So this is where I get my speed, which is where I go really fast.
This is the best race.
Yeah, I had to pay this rabbit some money so I can race against a cheetah in a car. And what we're supposed to do is talk to the cheetah and bribe him to not go as fast. But what I want to do instead is just to go around there. There's some sort of checkpoint trigger thing there where it sees you're behind the line, so it lets you go through.
Good race. I like it.
Good race. Pretty good. And now I have a cheetah.
Now the cheetah's with us, and he makes us run way faster.
Yeah.
I think it's double run speed.
Yeah, twice the run speed. Somehow having him behind you makes you run faster, which makes sense because you want to be away from him.
Scaring the crap out of you.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat you.
The bad thing though, straight away after you get him, you get turned into a slime.
Yeah, there's a slime that like switches bodies with you and he just runs off.
Yeah, and you lose all your animals. This part of the game is very slow, a lot of talking, just...
Yeah, the first like 15 minutes of this game is really slow, but after that there's no more slow parts.
There's that guy Eamon. He's a like master adventurer now. He tried to kill slimes, and this is the slime's mum, and she knows you're not her son because you smell different, and also you're wearing a hat, which you're the only slime who ever wears a hat. As you can see, he's a very good adventurer. He got tricked by me by walking it around him.
He's stuck in the woods right now.
Yeah. So this is the elf who transformed us into a slime. He's like, the slime who transformed with you wants to be a human, and you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Too bad. I can't help you. So you go back to your mum, and she tells you there's a witch in the forest who can help you, who has much more power. And to go to the witch, you have to open the door by jumping on a switch 10 times. That's a very good anti...
He's just ramming his face into the tree over there.
And that's the door open. You have to wait for the actual... There it is. That opens that gate. And we're in her house. And now she's saying about how the elf is a bad person, he should not have done that. And I can't do anything to help you, but I have a new spell in my back room. If you can solve it, I will help you. It's not really a spell, it's just this old riddle like, chicken eats a worm eats a flower, how can you get them all across?
Like sheep and wolf.
Yeah, it's the same.
So that's for that. Now they're all talking about how they hate it. Like the one's like, I want to get out of here. The flower just says, I am flower, I have no opinion. That's all he says.
Talk to plants too, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, plants are
Well, you
counted
gotta
in
like
the animal
moving the
kingdom.
mouth up and down all the entire game.
So I now have the worm, and he's the most useless animal in the entire game. He does literally nothing for me.
Well, he becomes useful later if you're playing the game normally, but that's not gonna happen.
If you play the game normally, he turns into a butterfly, which helps you, but we go past all that, so we don't need him. So I'm now going back to get the penguin, because I do actually now need him for a boss. But I wanted to first get a cheetah so I can skip the next scene much farther. Also, there's Sonic for no reason.
Stop.
Now Sonic. Damn it. So you now have to learn how to lift. And you talk to the elephant, and he says, I believe in you, you can do it, and you can now lift.
Thanks, Caleb.
Thanks, Caleb. So because you lifted that cushion, you can now lift this large boulder and throw it away. So what you mainly do is activate a bunch of switches and wait a lot. But because I've got the cheetah and I can run fast, I can skip the entire thing. These jumps I made that.
Oh wow, okay.
Sometimes if you're near to it, it'll let you get it. Oh, this wind, I can make the jump, yes!
Yo.
I'm going to take off him now, because if you use your sword throw with him, you can't move afterwards, and it's annoying to use. So this octopus has taken a penguin hostage, because he's evil.
He's just kind of hanging on his head, though.
Yeah.
He could hop off if he wanted.
He could easily just go out and leave him, but... Oops. And he's now dead. Very hard boss. So the penguin is like, you saved my life, I'm so thankful. I will now go into your party.
Dude, that bear had a sword.
Sorry?
He was just running away from a cheetah. That's like a blue bear.
Yeah, that blue bear and cheetah are in a race against each other. Oops. But they just run around in a circle all day, doing nothing else. So I'm not sure who wins the race. Also, there's apples in the sand there, which you eat because you like to eat sandy apples. So now I've got the penguin, I can go to the next area, for the next boss. So, yeah. The thinking. This screen here, you're supposed to push around some blocks to let you hit a switch, but with him you can bounce your sword off there and hit a switch from behind. This quicksand like pushes you in the opposite direction that you want, so I want to go right here, so I go left instead. And the people who made the game wrote their name in the sand here. Apt Tech, I think.
Yeah.
Get some more money for later on. You're supposed to jump in the holes and avoid damage, but it's faster just to take the damage. More block pushing puzzles. I think they worked out this puzzle and realised they could use it again and again really easily, so they did. It's a great puzzle, it really is.
It's fantastic game design.
This skip here saves 5 seconds, and it's quite hard to get. There we go. That's about even if I didn't do the skip.
Yeah,
So,
if you hit up or down when you throw your sword, it kind of curves in that direction.
yeah, so you can go in between places you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
So this is the worst boss in all games ever, because it's completely random, and I hate it. So that was a rope towards heaven or something, and he's like, I don't want you climbing me. So he turns into a rope person,
Yep.
and he tries to attack you with his arm.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, this is a good pattern.
Yeah.
So he needs to do that attack to let his heart be open so I can attack it. Oh, that was perfect. This was probably the best
Amazing.
pattern I could have ever gotten.
You can be stuck here for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes he won't ever do that
That was
attack.
good.
He'll dance around.
PB pace.
PB, please.
Oh.
That's pretty good, actually. So now I've killed him, I cannot now go to heaven.
Yeah, if you kill him, you get like a seed or something. Wait, is that it?
No,
or is that later?
Later.
Okay.
You're supposed to use a rope to climb to heaven, but he's now dead, so we can't do that. So the penguin says, "Oh, I know where I can get some seeds to plant a vine. They're in my hometown, in the ice place or something. So we now have to go there. But we first have to get a dinosaur to let us ride him across the water."
He's too scared to let you do that at first, but the penguin
He says,
completely
like,
bullies them into letting you do
basically. This next animal is a lion, and his ability is fire.
He looks like it.
Yeah, oops, fell in the water. He's a fire lion. His name is Leo, I think. So this entire dungeon can also be skipped by going out of bounds. Also, the floor here is ice, so you can gain momentum, and if you get it right, you can get a lot of speed really quickly. Yeah, first. Oh, missed it. Missed it again.
Okay, yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, I think I was in the wrong position by a few pixels.
Okay.
So, get a lot of speed.
Yeah.
The big snowman there. So what you're supposed to do is go along a bridge up here and hit a switch. But if you're in the right position here, your sword goes out of bounds and hits a switch for you. Oh, I missed it. Oh. There we go. And the next part.
Yeah, there's a switch that spawns right there, and if you're on top of it, then it just knocks you out of bounds.
Yeah. Because you're not on the floor,
right?
You're out of bounds.
Yeah.
So you can go wherever you want. And this is the boss where I need the penguin for ice. So he's a element changing enemy, but he's just a big blob.
Dude, that face is so good.
It is. He's so angry, so menacing. So I just want to switch between back and forth. And this is where the door text skip thing, it actually really helps a lot.
Yeah.
He's too close to him, and I need him to move. Alright, this bit should be really
He's
good
in a
actually.
good spot.
No,
Just,
oh come on, please.
you should be able to get him.
Yeah. Please.
There you go.
Okay, so after you beat him, he gets mad and warps you to a different dungeon. But because you're at the door, you skip that. You skip his text, you skip the warp, and you skip a good 6 minutes of a dungeon.
Yeah. You do miss out on a pretty good animal for not doing the dungeon though, but it's not worth the like 6 minutes that it takes to do it. It's like a little dragon guy that lets you swing your sword as fast as you can mash the button.
So you can like attack enemies much faster.
Yeah.
Your sword charge is much faster as well.
Yeah.
Have you routed like 100% or like all animals?
I've not done it, but there's someone on Twitch, Evil Duck, I think has done it. He's got the 100% world record because he's the only one who's done it so far. It's about like an hour 15, I think he has.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
No.
It's mainly the main part of doing that route 100% is that you have to collect a lot, at least 800 coins. So you got to grind for a bit.
Sounds like a good category.
Yes, great fun. So this part, you open these flowers and there's bees in them, and the bees just push you around, like really annoyingly. You can sometimes be pushed off, lose a lot of health.
You can use the bees to your advantage a little bit, but they're so random in their movement.
Yeah.
It's really hard to go for, so I don't know if you're gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it at all.
Okay, yeah.
There's
you can skip some parts of it by having them carry you across the air.
You have to like be lucky in that they're going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And then control them in the air. So I'm gonna hit the switch and then jump. Thankfully, not too bad. I can skip most of this level anyway because of the way they've done the design for the level. I need to hit 2 switches. I need to go first this way, and then go to the left, and it's a big winding path. I need to go around, get the bee to push me down, save a few frames. But instead of going to the left and doing all that stuff, I'm just gonna jump here.
Yeah.
Because there's no wall, you can just jump around it. Oops. And there we go. Saves a good minute or two. I'm gonna get some health quickly. So this is a like leap of faith thing, and the letters here spell out your dog's name, which in Japanese is just dog. Yeah. And you have to then use your dog to open the door, because he can somehow open doors that you can't open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a sign next to the door that says you need man's best friend to get through here, or something like that.
So this part, you manually jump on those switches and use the little green slide to go back down and go around. But it's faster just to jump over here. Like that, there we go. And doing all this activates the next boss.
This boss music though.
Great song. You need to use these animals to do the most damage against him. When he appears, there he is. So hopefully I can get the quick kill on him. Maybe. Yes, got it.
Nice.
Cool. So basically, you can throw your sword upwards, and it will hit behind you because the hitbox is weird. And you can just beat him really quickly like that.
Looked real menacing too.
Yeah. This is where you're supposed to use the butterfly to help you hit the switch. But if you do that and pause and unpause, the sword will work again, so you can just hit that switch
Once
anyway.
it goes through a wall, it'll lose its hitbox.
Yeah, but if
So
you
you,
pause
like,
and
reload
unpause,
it,
it gets it, yeah.
So because I killed a dragon, I've made God mad, and he has made the world just completely messed up. Everywhere now snowing, and things are just weird. So I need to fix that.
Not like how you had it and then you just wanted to go for it.
I'm not sure what I did there, to be honest. There you go, along here. Also, because I did that, I can now again talk to people. Because he realised not being able to talk to people is a bad thing. So I have to talk to this old lady, and she has a story to tell you about how when she was a kid, she found a tornado and went back in time. And like, yeah, then talk to the little girl, and she says, I know where the shoes are to help you come back, but someone took them a long time ago. So you have to then go back in time and work out where those shoes are.
Yeah, if you go back in time, you can't come back unless you click your heels together while you're wearing the special shoes.
These guys are very good at making their own story.
Oh yeah, you just paid the flower to tell you how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do with the money though. He's kind of stuck there.
He won't tell you what to do unless you pay him 50 coins. So we're now back in the past, and everything is much more stronger, does more damage,
It's also
takes
much
more
more
damage.
yellow.
Yeah, the palette changes. Oops. Oh wow, this is bad. Ah, that's good. I'm quite low on health. Not good. Should I farm for some health, do you think, or?
I think you're okay.
Yeah, okay. So this next animal is a moving platform for you. You can put it wherever you want, which helps a lot later on as well. Annoyingly, this bit you can either kill him or just run past him and get hurt.
Oh, actually, there's health like right here if you want to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may as well. It doesn't waste any time.
I'll do it slowly.
Yeah, like that's a...
That should do.
Like 5 seconds.
Because the next book is quite hard.
Yeah.
So the shoes all along were in this chest. And who's going to take them from the past? It's us.
This guy.
You heard that, asshole.
It was me all along. So, this next trick, because I can't go out of bounds from this side, I have to use the moving platform. Oh no. Bad start.
I think you were too high up anyway.
I need to gain momentum. Nowhere near enough momentum.
The way slopes work is really weird in this game.
Yeah. If you're on them for a long time, you gain a lot of speed. Ah,
no.
a really good one, but I threw it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good.
Okay, got the first part.
So now I need to gain momentum and jump on him.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should save the game now.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Really save.
Oh, he wasn't there.
You saved.
I paused the game so he came back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's silly me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Are you just going to go the long way around then?
Yeah, let's go the other way.
Yeah, that's
Funny is, like, you went the right distance. If you didn't save,
I wouldn't have made that. Yeah. Okay, let's go the other way. This way, doing that skip only actually saves about 10 seconds overall.
Yeah.
Annoyingly. Yeah. So I will now just go this way instead. Which is much safer. Oops, thought I got hurt then.
Basically, you jump way farther than you're supposed to.
Yeah.
The moving platform, you stay there and you like freeze and go back. But then you jump back on him and you don't freeze because he's there.
Yeah.
And then you can just do another jump to where you need to go.
Yeah.
So here's the time-traveling tornado.
Oh yeah.
That the grandma was talking about.
That is now going around the world, and you have to go back in time and solve people's problems or something.
Well, there's like monsters that are in the past, stuff like that.
And like there's things going wrong, so you have to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So this temple sort of place, you have to go to the 5th floor, I think, and save some little girl. And then she's like, "Oh, you found me, so I'm okay now. I will now go downstairs," basically. There's a door up here, which is one of those sort of secret doors you can't see. It's right here. So, as a kid, I spent weeks here because I could not see that door. There's no hints that it's there or anything.
A little slight difference in the light.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And again here, secret door. You're supposed to use the armadillo to help you get across, but faster just to take the damage. This one you need to use him because you can't reach all the way across in one jump. So this is that little girl you got to save. Apparently her dad is also here, and she says her dad told her to wait there for him, but because you're there, that must mean he's safe. Turns out he's not actually safe, and he's now dead. So, not good.
Oh. It's a shame.
Yeah. So this boss, Ion can kill really quickly, and I'm really bad at it. It's a very simple, just throw your sword.
Oh, you almost had it actually. That was really close. If you were like closer to him when you first threw it, that would have been it. Like that's all it is.
That's okay. There we go. Easy. So, this boss was trapping another animal, and this animal helps a lot because he doubles your other animal's ability if he's equipped. So, if you have him and Ichito equipped, you can go very fast.
But since this bird is their god, this area here, they get mad at you, so they throw you in jail, but they don't actually take it away from you.
Yeah.
They just let you keep it.
Also, you're in prison, but you use your sword against one part of the wall and you're out. So it's not very good at prison either. So then you go back here, you talk to the kid, and he's like, in the future, there's a place in the east which I'll make full of water. And here it is.
There we go.
He knows there's life over here. So is that one place solved? So now the tie game is going back to where I've been already and solving things. Oh, this jump. No. It's a very tight window, yeah. It saves like a second again, compared to jumping normally.
Dude, it's the dodo.
Oh yeah, the dodo.
He's the best.
He makes your sword stick to stuff so you can grab stuff, but he's only useful here, really.
Well, you use him to fight dudes a couple of times.
Oh yeah, and he's also pretty good in fights, yeah.
Yeah, because if you combine it with fire, the fire sticks to him and it does damage over time, so it's really useful in some guys.
So this is the guy who's been making all the monsters, all the like tree things. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah. So you kill him. He has a puppet for some reason.
Well, he's the puppet master.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just throw your sword at him while he tries to collect the puppet you break. Oh. He's annoying if he's high up. Your sword will hit the wall.
Yeah. He goes after the pieces in a really weird way.
Yeah, I know it's like the body, the head, and then...
The most efficient route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went back to the thing.
Because the body parts go in a random place, I never know which way he'll go. If you touch him, he hurts you.
Well, yeah, if you touch the boss, you get hurt. I mean,
yeah,
it makes sense.
Makes sense.
The hitbox on that puppet's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
You can't hurt his arms or nothing.
There we go.
There you go.
That was a bit slow, to be honest, but it's okay. So because you killed him in the past, all those tree stumps and big green worm things don't exist anymore. So the tornado is now over at the beach.
Taking a nice vacation.
Yeah. And now it's run really fast.
Sand apple.
Lovely. Oh, yeah, you can run so fast you bounce off walls as well, which is quite annoying. So, what's happened here, there's a monster called Baron who has enslaved everybody here or something, and this monkey here will go out to fight them, but he wants help from everyone else, and he sees we have a sword. He asks us to go talk to all of them.
You force them to help fight while holding your sword in their face.
Basically, like, come on, you can help. Be good.
It doesn't work for any of them, though.
No.
They'll just say, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And these kids are like, no, I'm a kid. I'm not going to fight. What are you doing? There's an elephant here. This is the one in the future who you learn how to live from him. And in the past, he's like, I won't help anyone. I use it for my own. He
spends his whole life in the hut lifting.
Yeah. So you tell him no one's going to help. So, okay, I'll do it on my own. And obviously, he doesn't make it. Oops. So you see him on the floor here, dead.
Dead.
And the warp zone to the Baron is in between those things for some reason.
Like directly south of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like south and a little bit left, yeah. A little bit west.
Ah, too early. Oh well. So this boss splits into little pieces every time you hurt him. So you want to use the fire and mower so you can... The fire will go everywhere after it hits one and hit others as well.
Yeah, they split into little ones when you hit them, so having the fire like spread out afterwards, you can just kill them like instantly. If they're like in the corner.
Yeah.
But if they're in the middle like that, then sometimes some of them get away. So now we have to visit his funeral.
Yeah. You have to talk to everyone here, and they're like, oh, I can't believe I didn't help him, I feel so bad. And then there's literally like a minute sort of just mashing text.
He's not dead.
Surprise, he's alive. He was just knocked out. Now they can't remember what they're actually talking about here. Something about helping the future.
Yeah. Need to be more helpful in the future.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, the whole game just a whole bunch of like smaller adventures that all tell a little story, give a moral.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There we go. Oops. Sonic again. Nah, silly.
You bounced off sand. How'd you do that?
I was going that fast. So this actual whole valley here is actually a monster for all. It's the mother of all monsters, basically. We have to go in and go to the past and beat it. So there's we are right now inside her, basically.
Nice.
And there's a heart. Okay, so there's a skip here.
This out of bounds, dude.
Yeah. I need to get more left, I think.
There's like 1 or 2 pixels you can be on for it.
There
you go. There you go.
Right. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
If you're too far to the left, you'll bounce off and come back. If you're too far to the right, you get knocked out of bounds.
And
you want to be careful there.
yeah, if you get stuck too far out of bounds, you can't make it back. You have to save and quit.
Yeah.
So. And there's just more of them as the game goes on.
Yeah.
More areas where that can happen.
Another
it's the best one.
There.
You just walk into the corner and hit right, and you get that. The easiest thing.
And this is her heart, which we need to kill. And he's dead.
That was a good fight.
Very good fight, very hard. It took a lot of time to practice.
Perfect.
And this horn we use to prove in the future that she died in the past, or something.
Because the fact that she's dead isn't proof enough, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
And as she was dying, she was like, why am I being killed? It's just because I'm a monster. And now you learn a whole story of, just because you look different, you're not bad.
Monsters are people too.
Yeah, basically. So we're now back in our hometown in the past. And there's monsters here as well. And everyone's panicking because monsters are bad.
Really? It looked like they were dancing at me.
They're having a little dance party with the monsters. Just wait for them to leave.
The monsters just escaped from prison.
Yeah.
And they're trying to go get some help at the church, basically.
They think if they go to the church, they'll be saved.
Yeah.
But along comes some soldiers, and they die, basically.
Well, spoilers.
Spoilers, by the way, sorry. For the next scene. You can bounce off the door as you leave
bounce
it.
Off the loading zone.
Yeah. So they go in and
Rip.
whip monsters.
Dead. Damn, dude.
So we had to go talk to the king, and he's like, wow, you did a good job. Well done. There's a trick there. If you bounce off him and talk to him at the same time, you will save a few frames because you'll be further towards the door. So I always try and get that. So this is the last dungeon now, where you can soft lock and lose everything.
Well, not really soft lock. You just get stuck and you have to like restart.
This first part, you're supposed to use the water and use that dinosaur to help you across. Oh wait, I would have done that. Always forget if you pause, the animals come back. But instead, you can use the armadillo to jump up here and go out of bounds.
Yo.
And again, use him. Got
nice.
it. Oh, that's good. Alright, so I skipped that. No! Ah! Alright. Can I save it from here? Do I have to save and reset?
I think you're stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay, so that went a bit wrong. Gotta reset. That's too bad.
Man, you had that too.
I did. I thought I had it. Because I was too high up, I was not in the right place, so gotta do it again. Now too low down. Oh, that's okay. There we go, okay. Try again. Oh no. If I don't get it first try, it's much harder because of the angle of the armadillo. I want it to be slightly up more.
I think it needs to be closer to you than that.
I think so, yeah, I can never tell though. I think that's too close. Oh no, okay. Clearly I know nothing about this game. Oh no, I cheated there. Oh no. Try it again. Okay, alright, got it. So again, I want to use that skip. This saves no near as much time and it's much safer, so. And I didn't even get it, so forget it. So doing that skips waiting for these spikes and these doors to open. It's not a massive saving times, but if you get it first try, might as well do it. And this is where the game can go all wrong. So earlier when I went out of bounds and lost it, you can do it here as well. So I want to go...
You're just a little bit higher. A little bit higher? I think you're good. Yeah.
Alright, got it.
Yeah.
So if I was a bit too far down, like a few pixels, I would have gone to the right.
You get shoved to the right and you have to
it
reset like you did before.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks. Oh, okay.
Well, that was silly. That's not too bad.
You just have to eat text boxes now, basically.
If I had gone a bit more up, I would have skipped talking to this. So this is the monster I killed in the past. And she sees her horn, and she's like, oh, something's weird here, what's going on? So there's a lot of talking now. The good thing about this though is that your health goes back to max if you talk to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Which helps a little bit.
At least you're not going to game over here or anything.
Yeah, that's good at least. So I'll do this one first. So now we're playing Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So hardcore boss.
Yeah. So these five bosses are the 5 senses: taste, touch, vision, hearing, and taste. Did I say that already? I'm not sure what I said.
Sight is, I think, the one you missed, yeah.
Cool. They don't want you to get all the apples and win.
They don't have anything to eat, they're just going to fall apart.
This one is blindness. Or...
He's blind, how does he know where you
I know,
are?
yeah, it's weird. So you're supposed to use the
armadillo guy.
Armadillo,
yeah.
And he will hit these to turn them to spikes. But if I suggest to jump on them and lose some health.
Yeah. Especially because you get that health refill.
Yeah.
Why not do it?
Why not?
So far, this boss music and these fights are just perfect.
So a lot of action going on. Now I have to fight music.
Wow.
Yeah. The best way to best way to do this is fire and dodo.
Yeah.
The worst thing to do.
Oh, dude.
Don't want to jump away.
This is the fire dodo thing.
Yeah.
Where it just sticks to him and does a lot of damage over time.
There we go. Cool. Next one is also sight. So the last one was blind. This one is just an eye.
Yeah.
And he hides behind here. You have to kill him like this.
I sort of have sour feelings towards this boss.
Yeah.
Because I had a run where I was really far ahead, and then this guy went out of bounds and I couldn't kill him. And
he just left.
And you can't save and quit in a boss room. So it was actually over. Yeah.
Completely.
Like, there's nothing you can do about that. I've never seen it happen to anybody else though.
It's just at one time against you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, because there's 2 enemies here, I'm going to use the fire and mower because it does that.
Yeah, the fire spread can hit both of them.
Also, the floor here is like ice. I have to like walking here is awkward.
Yeah.
So, one last boss, and then so this is the all other spirits, senses or something.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
This is the 6th sense. I think that's the name of the boss.
You have to use the dodo to open up his eye, and then use fire to... Wait, I'm doing completely wrong. Yeah, what am I doing? Sorry, I messed up.
Well, I mean, it's about the same amount of damage, but as you can see with that other one, it lags the game a lot.
Yeah,
so you want to use this instead.
Yeah. There we go. That's good now. Alright, so the game isn't over yet, though.
It's like another minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've...
Ready
yeah, it's almost time.
So because you've killed all the senses and the spirit sense, you somehow defeated violence? I don't really understand. So basically, you've now changed the entire course of history. So at 14, you don't get a sword. You actually just live like normal or something.
Well, there's no monsters anymore. They've been like moved to a separate place because apparently humans and monsters can't get along. So like God just gave up.
Yeah.
Just split them.
It's like these two people who look different, I can't get them to work together.
Yeah.
They completely take them apart. So I have
so
to now...
I don't know what we learned from this whole thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed message.
Yeah,
just ignore all your senses.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to get my dog, and we now we just go for a walk, basically. Alright, time is coming up very soon.
Yeah.
I have to talk to her.
Have to talk to your girl a little bit.
Yeah, she says, "Are you leaving?" And time. 50 you. It's okay, not bad. So we're now going for a walk, and the credits show you every animal you can collect. So yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
Big shout out to that runner, Geurge, on the Crusader Of Centy run. We're going to take a quick commercial break while we set up, and then we'll be right back.